So today we gonna discuss about graph and crossing number problem. I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Hello Monica. How are you today?
I am good. How about you, Barry?
I am fine. Well Monica, I have some material to discuss with you. Hopefully you can help me to find out.
Not a problem, Barry. I can help you as far as I know.
Okay, that's good. So I will discuss it with you. So there's two material. First, what is the graph, and two is crossing number problem. Can you explain about graph first?
Okay, so the graph. Graph is basically defined as diagrams, where vertices are displayed as points and are denoted by 6, I equals 1, 2, 3. P and edges are displayed as lines connecting two vertices, 6, Vj, and denoted by I, k equals 1, 2, 3. Q. 6 and Vj are called the end vertices of the yoke edge.
Okay, so this is the general you have said, so the graph also have definition. Can you tell me what is the definition?
That's not problem, so in the graph there's of many definition. I explained to you 8 definition of them. Definition 1. A graph G is a pair V, E, where V is a non-empty set, whose members are called vertices, and E is a set whose members are non-sequential pairs of vertices V, and are called edges. Definition 2. An edge connecting the same pair of vertices, that is, 6, is called a loop. Two or more edges that have the same end vertex are called parallel edges, multiple edges. Definition 3. Each graph containing parallel circles and edges as shown in Figure 1 is called a pseudograph, and a graph that contains parallel edges without loops is called multiple graphs. Figure 1 is some graph if E4 is omitted. Definition 4. Where the graph is not circular and parallel is called a simple graph. Definition 5. A graph with a number of vertices and an infinite number of edges is called a finite graph, whereas if an unlimited number of vertices and edges is called an infinite graph. Definition 6. Vertex 6 in the graph is called incident of the yoke edge if and only if that edge is the link of vertex 6. Two vertices 6 and Vj are called adjacent to each other if both vertices are connected by the same edge. Two non-parallel O and L edges are called adjacent if both edges are incident at a common vertex. Definition 7. The degree or degree of vertex 6 is the number of incident edges at vertex 6 in graph G, and the loop is counted twice. Notified by D6. Vertices with degree 1 are called final vertex, pendant vertex, while vertex with 0 degree is called isolated vertex. Definition 8. A graph G is V, E, with E an empty set, so that the graph is without edges, called a zero graph. In other words, a null graph is all graphs with all vertices of 0 degree. Can every point on the zero graph be an isolated point?
Wow! That's good for the definition of graph. So now can you explain about crossing number problem?
Okay, so I will explain to you what is the crossing number problem. So, the crossing number of a graph is the minimum number of edge crossings in any drawing of the graph in the plane. Finding the crossing number is NP hard for general graphs, and no practical algorithm for its computation has been published so far. Since this problem is NP hard, it would be at least as hard to have software minimize or draw the graph with the minimum crossing, except for graphs where we already know the crossing number. In all other cases, it is best to have a triangular convex hull.
Thank you very much Monica. You have explained all about graph and crossing number problem. Hopefully this can be useful for my study.
My pleasure.